morning and welcome to the BrokeMans Podcast. Today we are on positivity and moving on with life. Today I am grateful for living. Today I'm grateful for my loved ones. And today I'm grateful for waking up in the morning and breathing.
Today, I'm grateful for like minded individuals, and I'm also grateful for the ability to be challenged.
Being and becoming. Speaking it into existence. Affirmations for self-love and self-care. I am worthy of love, happiness, and success. I am calm. I am peace. I am patient. And I am loved.
I am stronger than my situation. I have
I-
the
Sorry about that, brother. Go ahead.
I have the ability to make someone else's day.
I choose to love and accept myself unconditionally.
I will not get in my own way.
I release self-doubt and embrace my true self for who I am.
I am important.
I embrace my strengths as well as make myself aware of my weaknesses.
I matter.
I forgive myself.
There are people out there who care about you.
I love myself. I accept myself. I am growing as a person. I attract positive energy because I put positive energy out there. You are what you attract. Agreed?
Agreed.
All right. Today on the BrokeMans Podcast, first of all, let's acknowledge this new setup. All right.
Pretty clean.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do appreciate it. It's a little bit different. It's a little different, and I like it. Please remember that every day you grow. Every day you can be better. Every day you can push yourself. Every day you can motivate yourself. And every day doesn't have to be a significant change. It could be small. But those small changes add up to a lot. Everything has compound interest in life.
It's the snowball effect. As time progresses, things slowly grow, and over time, it gets larger and larger, and the changes you make in your life start to show a lot more. But it's about making those small changes throughout time.
Agreed. Everything has compound interest. The way you wake up in the morning every day, compound interest. If you're drinking every day, that has compound interest on your mind, your gut, your heart, the way you speak to people. If you smoke every day, that has compound interest. Everything that you do has compound interest. If you talk to yourself negative every single day, that has compound interest. And guess what? You'll be a pretty negative person, or you'll victimize yourself completely.
On the other end of that, you have the choice to make positive intention and have positive thoughts. And with that, that will help you grow to have a more positive mindset over time. It works the same way.
Can you explain that snowball effect a little bit?
Yeah, so with time, as things progress, it's like a snowball. It's slowly, as it's rolling down a hill, starts to pick up more and more snow. And over time, it gets larger and larger. And then eventually that snowball becomes a boulder, and then you got an avalanche.
So the little things add up.
They add up.
All the little habits, micro habits, they add up. Can you, and this sorry to put you on the spot, can you think of anything that you've done little by little that either added up to something good, something bad?
Yeah, absolutely. On both ends of the spectrum. So, one thing would be for something that's added up to something good. Big one would be weight loss. If you're starting out discouraged and if you're starting out at a larger size and you're starting to go to the gym, you're not going to see those results instantly. You never will. You need to put in the work and go there over time. And over time, you will start to see those results.
The way you treat yourself every day is compound interest. It is a snowball effect. You speak positive to yourself every day and you really believe in that, and you believe that you're becoming more and you're growing as a person, that has compound interest, and I guarantee you will see the effects of it. And
Absolutely.
you'll know with every situation, if you know how to handle those situations, you know with every situation gets easier and easier to handle because of you loving yourself and taking care of yourself and making yourself aware of the good and bad in life and how life just is. Life just is. Go ahead.
You will also notice how you react to things differently, and you'll start to search for that positive reaction. And that's something that comes when you start trying to utilize that in your life. If you don't start utilizing that in your life, you're never going to feel that positivity, and you're never going to search for that.
Love yourself. Educate yourself.
Yep.
Become more self-aware and emotionally intelligent. Become aware of your emotions, your reactions, how you react to when people talk to you. I've noticed that even in recent times, not even with myself, amongst our field of work, I get to teach that. Like, hey, recognize what you're doing. Recognize that you're causing the issues because you're making a choice.
Yep.
All your choices lead up to something. And a lot of people think about right here, right now, and they don't line it up down the line of the ripple effect, of the snowball effect. They don't see the compound interest in the future. Everything adds up to something.
Absolutely.
Everything adds up to something. A lot of bad adds up to some terrifying bad. A lot of good adds up to some good. It really does.
And I think one of the big first steps in having that positive mindset and in having that positive progression is knowing oneself. If you don't know who you are, you're not able to make those changes in your life to help yourself grow.
Positive mindset. A lot of people get that very confused. A positive mindset is realizing that things happen in life that are not in your control, and you're letting that go. You acknowledge it, but you let it go, and you realize, I have to move forward. I have to move forward. I can't stay here.
Absolutely.
If I
It's not
stay here-
ignoring
yeah, go
it.
ahead.
It's not ignoring the
It is
problem.
not ignoring the problem.
Some people may think that ignoring the problem is keeping a positive mindset because you're not letting that negativity enter your life. But all that's doing is letting that negativity grow over time, compound interest, because you're not truly addressing the root of that problem.
I like that. Yes. So give it a positive outlook or a realistic outlook.
It doesn't need to be negative. It doesn't need to be, and if it is negative, it doesn't need to be something that's negative and discouraging. It can be something that you're using as a learning point. And I think that's the big thing is it's how you look at that situation and how you look at that issue that you're dealing with.
I learn from my mistakes.
Absolutely.
I learn from my mistakes and I become better. And that's a real thing. And after doing so much inner work and self-work, when you make mistakes, you learn so fast from them.
Yep.
You learn fast and you don't do it again. You're like, oh, I need to move that way now. I was moving this way and I tripped. Let me go where that hurdle isn't.
Did you struggle in the past learning from your mistakes?
Absolutely, because I will keep doing it again and again, even when it came to dating.
So what caused you to start choosing that right course to learn from your mistakes?
I had to realize that when it came to relationships, I had to realize that the problem is me. I'm choosing that over and over again. I'm not recognizing that where it's coming from, which it all stems from your childhood, but we won't get into that. But yeah, I had to recognize I was doing that.
Absolutely.
I was a problem. I was 100% the problem. And in every relationship I'm in, I always take it as I'm 100% the problem because I chose that person.
True. Yeah, very true.
I had to stop victimizing myself and making myself the victim. Well, they did this, they did that. And I was like, oh, I'm the problem. I can do better. I need to learn more about myself.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the
become
accountability.
The accountability. I need to become more self-aware. I need to actually start changing something that's in me. I need to get down to the core of who I am and start realizing I can be more and become more. And as I became more, things started changing. I became attracted to different people. To growth mindset. It changes. Go for it.
I just wanted to clarify with you. He's not saying you're dating the wrong person and they're doing something wrong. That's your fault. No. But he's saying that you choose the characteristics that you choose to join.
So I start choosing different characteristics. I said different people.
Yeah, different traits.
I start choosing different traits. Thank you for catching me on that one too. I started choosing different traits in the women I was dating. And once I saw that within me of what I was going for at first, and then I recognized from self-awareness, I recognize the changes I need to make and what I need to look for.
Yeah, you can understand what works well for you and what works better for you in relationships.
Yes.
Once you know yourself.
And also, when I started changing and putting that positive energy out there and the energy of what I wanted out there, that energy started coming back.
Absolutely.
Tenfold. It started coming back, and I was like, oh, okay, Started putting myself in different positions in life.
Mm-hmm.
Started talking different. Started walking different. Started acting different. Put that real positive energy out there. And it was coming back.
Yeah.
It was coming back. Go for it.
So, what would you say was your first step in starting to find those positive relationships? What was something that you feel like you had to do before you even started seeking out other people and growing from there?
One of my steps